Jones is very trustworthy with that ball, getting that assist right there. 4-to-1 assist turnover ratio in his career. You can.
There's an alley-oop from Cade. And Dedrick Taylor calls him for an offensive foul.
You see Vucevic and all that attention he was putting on Cade Cunningham. Meanwhile, his guy is rolling to the basket unguarded.
Heads-up play by the Pistons star. But the Celtics swarm him.
On White, and then there, maybe getting a little piece.
Tobias two-time. Cade, deep bounce to Asar. And Jalen Duren with a finish. Ball game right now. Pistons 74. 29 for Jaylen Brown, and his team trails by 5. Pistons lob it. JD with a sensational one-hand slam. Free throws.
They're getting a little chippy. That's exactly what Stewart wants. Hook it, Duren. Tough. Oh, Duren! Too strong in the paint.
Well, this is done in the weight room here. Jalen Duren, one dribble. Jarrett Allen just bouncing off him. And that is all power right there by Duren.
Cade, meantime, lobs it. JD with a jam. Double-digit lead.
Watch Batazzi. Who's he looking at, Cade Cunningham? Who's he?
It's a tip-down offensive rebound controlled by Flag. Gafford going up for his first shot attempt, and it's blocked. Pistons run the floor. They didn't have to worry about a shot clock there.
Right there, getting out in transition. Jalen Duren, when the big man, that Detroit loves this double high screen action, particularly with Stewart at the top.
Deflection by Washington. But a look what I found for Stewart, and going high to the sky to grab it is Duren. But -8 points per first quarter. They're shooting only. It's allowed Detroit to erase a 6-point deficit at the start of the quarter. Pocket pass to Duren. Way upstairs for the forceful finish. Detroit.
And I like that. Cooper very decisive on that drive. And speaking of decisive, beautiful pocket pass.
Here come the Pistons the other way. Cade lobs. Jalen Duren jams. And now the Pistons are within 5.
Okay, did you see that?
Was the 16th pick in the 23 draft out of Baylor. Stu, topside long gun, no. A follow-up flush, though, for Jalen Duren. It's 53-47, Utah.
And Filipowski, his quick glance over to Cade, free Duren, and now Duren just does it.
Here come the Pistons. Cade against Harkless. Inside for his big man, buddy JD, for a jam. Trying to make a move on Karis LeVert.
Watch Cade read this play. Love.
Of where we had that connectivity, we were playing hard. Now let's see if we can do it for 3 quarters and maintain that type of consistency.
Beautiful lob to the rim, and Cunningham.
Oof, what a delivery here by Cade Cunningham. He does such a good job. I mean, he's seeing over a double.
Now on the attack, couldn't flip it in. Claxton got a couple of tips on it. Cunningham lobbing it up. Duren.
Things up on the defensive side. It's turned into some easier offense. Cade Cunningham once again.
Detroit a 15-point lead, 4:30 to go in the third. Klinsman lobbing it. Duren ooping the alley.
Just take a look. A little bit of a breakdown here by the Nets defensively. You've got 2 players that are focused on the
ratcheting up the pressure on D. Trailed by as many as 8 in the first of the Sixers. Now up 6. Jared McCain blocked by Duren.
Keep playing basketball. Just a low release point. Easy target for Duren.
Cunningham doubled again. Duren.
Like he double dribbled.
And instead, they're going to give him an and-1 opportunity.
The Sixers the last 2 trips down. Take a look at that.
On the screen, or was it Kispert pushing off?
They called on Marvin. I'd have called it on Kispert. Jenkins to the basket, missed it, but it's flushed on the follow by guess who? JD. Cade saves it on the sideline. 2:22 to play in the half. Jalen Duren inside. Hooks, hits, count that baby, and a foul. What do you think, Gregory?
He's posting up. He's calling for the basket.
Thank you, Natalie. I'll never forget the times I've seen the Globetrotters.
Me neither.
Make you smile and go, wow, just like that jam.
Pacers big men look awfully small here. Look at this.
One hand grab and a Kanye with a miss. Pistons inside. Jalen Duren wrestled the ball away from the Hawks, who were
still finding ways to win, getting healthier. Duren spinning off of Miles Turner, count the bucket. What a way to start the third quarter for them.
Got the initial stop, but you can't relax. You can't let up.
And says Jalen Duren gets his first basket. Jackson, the former Detroit high school standout, missed it. He had a double-double against the Pistons last week, and Duren throws it down.
You can see how the center can get out of it.
Trying to get by Suggs on the perimeter, and does. Bounces it inside to Stu. Lobs to JD for a jam. Pistons have been much better than the Magic so far.
Yeah, go back to this pass right here. Isaiah Stewart up top. He knows where Duren.
Black in a hurry. Trying to get to the rim. Washed on the shot by JD.
Well, George, you called it right. They're still trying to do everything alone. They're not playing together.
JD with a rebound. Jalen Duren still has it. Jalen Duren to the basket for a jam. 70. 7:38 to play. Off iron to Cade. Cade lobs it. JD with a flush. And this place is up for grabs.
Look at this, folks. This is called being harassed. Beaten up in a way.
Outside gun won't go. Jalen Duren races it down. Works the baseline. Gets to the rim. Draws a foul.
Watch the crossover. That's what did it. The moment he crossed it over.
Shot clock's at 12. Jalen Duren to the basket. He hits it. Count that baby, and a foul. Okongwu fouled him.
Was able to just shed him and leave him in his wake.
And Duren, one of the best offensive rebounders, gets the putback and an and one chance.
Him all the way to the backboard, but then, and you see Jericho Sims inside. I mean,
Avdia with a miss on the runner. He comes up a little gimpy. Cade with a lob. JD with a jam. And timeout here in downtown Detroit.
That was a pretty fast break there by the Portland Trailblazers. They blazed the trail.
Karis LeVert inside to JD. Hooks it off the square for a score. Count that baby, and a foul.
This is just a powerful move, folks. Jeremy Grant, not a chance there.
Tough time we saw him and talked to him.
Got 41 against the Pistons as a member of the Lakers. I'll never forget that game.
Cade misses from the lane. Kuzma goes behind the back but lost the basketball. Devontae Green down the lane to JD for a jam.
Kuzma's going to try and go behind his back again in traffic. Never a good idea. Green goes the other way. Drops this thing off nicely to
Karis LeVert in the ball game for the Pistons. And there's Karis LeVert with a takeaway. Jaden Ivey's also checked in. Jaden feeds JD for a jam. Wow. He wanted to play in the first.
Here's that dish. And
foul
the good
on
decision.
Alexander. Plenty of shot clock for Jaden Ivey. Off to Cade. Clock's at 10. Back to Jaden. Drive. No looker and a jam for Jalen Duren. And Jaden Ivey gets his third foul.
Look at that no-look pass. But the thing that was most impressive to me,
against Diabate, now against Ball. Double team on Cade. Hooks it to Ron Holland. Deep for a dunk to JD. I know it's
Cade gets a screen from Jalen Duren. Duren out to Duncan Robinson. Back into Jalen Duren for the flush underneath.
He is doing an excellent job. I'm talking about Jalen Duren. Watch this and watch Klingon. Klingon goes to Duncan Robinson.
That would be in the All-Star game in Inglewood as Kawhi fumbles the ball, diving on the floor. Pistons recover. 4-on-4, lob to Duren, big finish.
Working against Duncan Robinson. Wiggins rejected by Isaiah Stewart. And another block in his column. Oh, the alley-oop to Jalen Duren. A detonation.
That's right. But watch this pass. It's way ahead of Duren.
Trading places. Sasser looking for the lob. Jalen Duren able to send it home.
Kept the ball loose while the clock was still moving down against the Heat, and that 24-second violation.
An important part of that rotation for Phoenix. 7.5 left. Cade lobs, JD jams it.
We had a lot of sons ball watching right there on Front Street. Look at all those eyes and people on Cade Cunningham while the ball is...
Murphy against Asar. Asar picked his pocket. Clean. Nice deep bounce to JD for a jam.
Asar Thompson.
Pistons come away with it. Duncan Robinson to forecourt. Cade drives, lobs to JD for a jam.
Did you see what happened to Huff on that play? Huff, he read the play.
Gregory was talking about.
Now watch Huff. Huff has it. He's dropping. He sees it. But Georgia just can't get there.
They'll get their best shot tonight, no question. Jalen Duren with the basketball. Give it up, gets it right back. And how about a little showtime to get this game started off the feed from Duncan Robinson. Look at this one to start the game.
Defense. Enjoy it, folks. That's dunk contest worthy stuff right there.
That's some short for Houston, and that, they're the best in the league by quite a bit.
Lob! Duren throwing it down.
And here it is. This is happening a lot this year. Great.
Cunningham to work it in. Toss up!
The baseline out of bounds play. A good screen from Duncan Robinson.
That gives the Pistons the basketball. Pistons were in the road blues at home here on Kids Day. And young Jalen Duren scores inside.
Pistons,
the bonus gets his first foul.
No disguising where they wanted to go early with the first George Murison. Wouldn't have been able to get that one.
Good call, Greg. Here is Jalen Duren to the basket. Tripped down. They call the foul. 1:07 to play in the half. Jalen Duren to the basket. Connects. Count that baby in a foul.
Big first half scoring numbers. Jalen Duren once again showing the improvement.
Cade was 17. Jalen Duren was 17. Dennis Schroeder with the basketball. Clifford tried to jam it. JD got it at the half. Lead the Sacramento Kings here in downtown Detroit, 78-65. Watch that block.
Sar Thompson working against Grayson Allen. Out to Jalen Duren. And JD up and under move and one opportunity for Jalen Duren.
Have allowed, but Pistons will see what adjustments they make coming out.
Ridiculous. Asar loses him, and he goes back.
Speaking of ridiculous, how about the behind-the-back feed from Thompson? Right at 10 points off the bench for DeAnthony Melton. What a spin, Thompson. Oh, my! Duren with the ferocious finish.
But on the other side, I'm telling you, these twins, just the speed with which they do things, and Duren, this young man, just look at the size and the hop and the timing.
Detroit a +8 on the glass. Duren hangs, finishes, plus the foul.
Just a little slip to the cup.
Terrence Mann off the Wolf. Rejected by Asar. Here's a lob to JD on the other end and a jam. To 24 for the Nets.
Asar not only gets steals, he gets blocks, and when he does,
against Tim Hardaway Jr., who just checked in,
the double comes early.
Played so well for the Pistons last year. Free agent signee by Denver. Here's a lob to JD from Cade, of course.
George,
5 to play in the first. Sar Thompson with some room. Lobs it, JD with a jam.
Look at Asar Thompson. Pick and roll with JD. 44% on the season.
Wow.
And he looked like it right there.
Sure did, didn't he? It looked like a free throw. Dumps it deep for Gill. Asar got him. Nice block by Asar. Pistons running out, but a jam from Jay.
So a quick 5-0 run to begin our third quarter. Duren. Thompson got his own miss. Duren will get a second crack at it. And score the goal with a foul. Hornets have won 9 consecutive games. This is the second longest winning streak in franchise history. No chance. Oh, my goodness. Duren's hitting everything right now.
He has 8, and the Bulls are within 2.
Yeah, so Mary's got to keep safe.
Yeah, they do. Everybody. Nice lob inside to JD, huh?
You can throw it up high.
Asar to forecourt. Cade hooks it inside for Jalen Duren. Way too strong. That's a strong man deuce right there. Got that baby and a foul.
Folks, this is what the weight room does for you.
Spurs right now coming out the gates with it.
Duren inside. Duren count it and put him on the line.
At the rim immediately. So it makes Cade so special. He doesn't have to just rely on him scoring.
Really challenging his group. He told his guys we're playing right into San Antonio's hands. The floaters, the layups going away from the rim. Oh, that is what he wants to see right there. But that's the way he wanted these guys to go up and finish. And Duren, clearly the message received.
Right now they're just running high ball screens.
They get a turnover. Up ahead to Duren. Robinson. The lob.
Johnson got lucky there. You don't ever want to save the ball underneath that Hornets basket.
This fast break was so well done.
Here comes Harris off the rejection. Thompson the lob, and Duren oops the alley. Timeout Thunder.
To the Pistons on both ends. First, a great rim protection, and that always leads to an opportunity to the open floor. Pistons making a run.
Cunningham plods in, lobs up, and oh my! Duren with the right-handed hammer.
Well, this is that all-star combination right here. Cade Cunningham, as you can see, he's at 3. That's been a huge staple in their offense, that ability to pick and pop right there in the middle of the floor.
Duren got rejected by the rim, but not the second time. Busts the foul. See how Mark Dagnall wants to play this. Back to Cade. Cade shovels. Duren pumps it home.
Great poise on the part of the Pistons. They get the ball back to their best player.
Wrote it up. Lob it in. Duren muscling inside, and again legs that soft touch.
Kind of touch, and he's really good at this. Like getting to the opposite side of the rim. And this is not necessarily the easy shot in the world sometimes.
Tobias Harris fading. No, didn't get a whistle. Was seeking one. Here's Tomlin. Lanking out in the open floor, and Duren tracks it.
They are a lot more aggressive, a lot more active. And this block by Jalen Duren.
Jalen Duren, 16 points, 8 rebounds. Schroeder gets denied by Duren. Here comes Cunningham to Robinson. Finds Thompson cutting for 2. Timeout, Cleveland.
Great extension here on the part of Duren. He gets this at the
play with the charge, and that has produced one of the top 3-point shooters in the game. Here he goes to work, and that's rejected by Duren. Duren protects that rim, and Keon saying, I got that one clean. And the crowd gets a look here on the
Pella got called for a hold there. It was pretty quick. He almost had the steal.
Cade Cunningham lobbing for Duren. That was pretty.
They score so many points in the paint. The shot creator there is Cunningham, and Jalen Duren has been getting.
Claxton the rebound. Oh, gets denied by Duren. Traore gets denied as well. And finally, the Pistons come up with it. Quickly ahead, Duren in transition. Look at that footwork. Plus the foul. And Jalen Duren nibble with the finish.
Yeah, that's been play. The quickness of the footwork, his ability to read where Clowney was at, use the Euro to get around him.
17-11, Pistons in front. Here's Duren over 2 bodies, finishes, plus the foul again.
Pistons, and you see it right here. Clowney just grabbing his jersey, trying to hold him. Traore steps
20 to go in the first half. 64-36, Detroit in front. Cunningham lobbing, and Duren rocked the shot clock with that stuff.
And just take a look right here. You see just the vision, the eyes behind
to go with his 21 points. 11 points for Sasser. Here comes Cunningham off the turnover. Cunningham leaves it behind the back for Duren. Was setting up like it was going to Robinson.
You see it here, and Cade knew exactly where Duren was coming. Flip from behind, throw down by Duren. This is a whole lot of strength. But that's almost an opportunity.
Watford, ball fake, leaves it to Barlow. Good catch at the underside of the rim. Robinson. There you go. Made up for his miss a moment ago.
By Jalen up here hanging, and then that left hand at the last minute. Much action down in the paint.
Shot clock was down to 3, and Watford just bounced off of Cunningham and throws up an air ball. That was a point guard defending Watford. Jalen Duren from the clouds.
Here to start the third, but this one worth a second look. Again, just one hand controlling it right on top of 2-6. Again, they're going to need him to just get red hot along with Campaign coming in and knocking down some threes. There'll be some energy from those two.
Duren showing you what he is all about.
By VJ. And then the great finish through Barlow.
Georgia 9 of 17 from that spot.
Cade hooks it inside for JD in a jam. Nice setup. You got to know your teammates to make plays like that. Pistons take a timeout with 1:52 to play in the first half.
How about that communication right there between those?
Shoots the pass to Cade. Clock at 8. Inside to JD again. Hooks it. Hits it. Count that baby. And a foul.
Definitely on display. Look at this. Can't front him. Can't play behind him. Can't stop.
Miss from outside. Pistons go inside on Duncan Robinson. He'll come out. 66-65 Pistons. Duncan Robinson, a great lob to JD.
He gets up too. Look at this. JD's going to set that screen at the three-point line, and that was Duncan.
11 rebounds for Duren tonight to go along with his game-high 27.
I was going to say, Sharif, right when I said who takes charges.
And that's an and one for Duren. 18 years old, and he's always looked that way.
He's lost weight.
He's always looked this way. I tell the story.
Melton down deep. Unable to score in the crowd this time. Pistons on the run. Tobias with a lob. JD with a jam. Just under 10 to play in the third. Asar against Pajemski. Inside to JD. Couple of up fakes and a hook. He hit it. Count that baby, and a foul. To Payton. Shot clock's at 2. And the shot clock will run out. Pistons in possession, so they can still run something up the floor. Inside for Tobias. Deeper to JD.
Pass and an assist that goes to Asar Thompson. And here's that dynamite dunk.
Duren posting up, had a little one on him. Couldn't convert, got the second one. Buy one, get one free.
Gets an early seal like this. Dyson Daniels is an elite defensive player, but he's not going to be able to displace or dislodge Jalen Duren. And then
5 to go for Jenkins. Turns the corner, got it off glass. Duren with an emphatic follow. And that prayer goes straight to voicemail. Just 3 after 3. Duren doing yeoman work. Had a huge shot in overtime in that victory in overtime against the Lakers. McCollum rejects the screen. Float game rejected.
Time right there, because he waited as long as he possibly could. He didn't commit too soon.
I don't know. He was so far underneath that backboard. I thought he was going to crash into it with his arms and mess the whole thing up.
You could be right. JD to the basket for a dynamite dunk.
Look at that net. But George's eye scanned the...
Here comes Asar in a hurry to forecourt, but the Raptors get back. Bounce inside to JD over Pirtle. Hits it. Bump. Count that baby, and a foul. From Murray Boyles, and the Pistons counter with a jam from JD.
2.7 offensive rebounds a game. Let's call it 3. And that's a lot.
That's darn right it is. JD down deep, takes the lob, and dunks. With Barnes hitting him on the arm.
Okay, so Pirtle may have been hit. But watch Jalen Duren first. Across the...
Green is trying the entry pass, does it, get it down deep to Duren for a dunk.
I think there's confusion right here as you see guys running, trying to find somebody.
Duren dumps it off to Jenkins, back to Duren, down with the left.
Happened after this possession. Jenkins coming off, delivers on time, 2 steps, the left-hander.
Yeah, no matter how good your day at the office is, family life will always be there for you.
Duren.
It's a grown man right there.
Dunking the
Watch the big fella coming right down the middle of the lane. Paul George, good decision to get out of the way. Duren.
Bounce it into a crowd. Duren went skipping through the middle, and the foul is called on the Magic.
A lot of evaluating going on with the Milwaukee Bucks, and at times like this, you look to see how guys are going to work, how they're going to...
Rollins slips and falls. Trying to tie him up with Ron Holland, and the ball got away. Cade ahead to JD for a monster jam. Go in the game.
You want to get some fast break points? Get some turnovers, and then take off. That was the case right here.
There's his 9th assist.
It'll be Bain, Carter, Black, Kane, and Wagner. That one knocked away into the hands of Harris. Bain late to recover. Harris will take him on himself, and a foul is called.
Defense, I don't know if this was a goal or if it hit the backboard first or not. Or was the ball on its way down? And how the referees are officiating the game.
Turnover. Kane threw it right to Green. Thompson. The attack. Over the top. Duren. 3 offensive rebounds for Detroit. That's a grown man inside. Duren.
They are playing like the team that won 60 games. Cunningham throws it in. Duren guides it in, and a foul. This is a tidal wave.
Here comes Orlando. Beccaro spinning and met at the rim by Duren.
There is nothing easy inside this painted area. You got Duren going up.
Good contest by Harris.
Detroit's got numbers.
Harris down the lane. Duren with the ferocious.
Just flowing into your stuff here. You hit Tobias Harris. Orlando with only 4 guys back, and Detroit taking full advantage. Throwing a big shot there. Javonte Green, yeah, he's a winning player. He's got great intangibles, but he can't make an open shot.
So his alley-oop attempt.
Jalen Duren impactful in game 3 with some of that rim protection.
And get some MMA guys in here for this.
It has been physical, you're right. Duren, a back in on Carter. He turns and scores, plus the foul.
In this series, plus to get the early foul, he's just made simple passes. I like this a lot better.
Oh, Duren muscles it in, and a foul.
What a great finish. And Carter got caught just a little out of position. Great pass.
Thompson in the front court. Back for Cunningham. Jenkins fakes, drives. Duren running the floor and throws it down. Perfectly executed trailer play.
Defense leading to offense. Watch your head down below. Duren with the...
Harris double team. Floats it over to Jenkins. Jenkins big spark off the bench here this afternoon. Harris gets it back, throws it up, and Duren with the flush.
Well, it's just about cracking the outer shell. When you're seeing a defense like this, basically it was a 2-2-1.
You'll live with whatever the result is of the 3 from Holland.
Schroeder can't finish. Got his own rebound. Kick it out. It's Ellis for 3. Way off. Long rebound. Mitchell bouncing inside. Bryant had it blocked.
Multiple efforts here from Cleveland, and right here on the weak side, Duren comes over and just a beautiful block, all ball. Able to contest without fouling. Bryant had bad intentions.
This is Cade Cunningham's domain. Shovel. Duren drops the hammer. Timeout Cleveland.
Where he is hanging on rims. Cade Cunningham dropping it off.
In the league in the playoffs, and so not to make excuses for it, but Cade Cunningham has struggled with his high turnover rate as well in the playoffs.
Duren spinning to the
point. Cavalier cushion. Thompson inside. Duren spin on Allen. Duren, watch your head. He postered the fro.
The other end, this is just throwback right here. This is mean, and
I think, and there's some games where we're thinking, boy, there's a lot of contact going on. They've let them play, but called stuff.
Nice pass inside. Cunningham with a bullet pass, and Duren gets his.
And that's how you have to finish over Asar Thompson, because he's going to try to get everything at the rim. He got surprised by that.
Duren the spin, Duren the stuff.
In the third quarter, first Evan Mobley with a strong drive. Jalen Duren.